Yo, welcome everybody. This is the Kiss My Ass podcast. This is your boy Jay.
Yeah, we back at it. You know, we've been, hey, I love this shit. Shine back and Kiss My Ass podcast. Let's get it.
Let's do it, man. So, Super Bowl halftime show, my brother.
Man, you know what? I don't even really gotta. You the music buff. I can't.
Yeah.
I ain't a music buff. I watched
it
it like everybody else watched it, but it didn't give me no thrills and chills up my spine and shit. It was motherfuckers out there dancing and singing to me.
Man, wait a minute, bro. What you not about to do?
I'm just
wait
being.
a minute, hold on.
I'm being real.
Wait a minute.
I'm being real.
I
It
feel
didn't
you,
touch
wait.
me.
Okay,
It
but
didn't make me. Be honest, I liked the Beyonce show better.
I agree. That's
I
not
mean-
an argument here.
I mean, so I didn't know Beverly. Best all time, I didn't see
nah,
it.
the streets are just talking because it was the
I didn't
last
see
thing.
it,
That was
dog.
the last thing they seen. That's why they said it's best all time. So look, before I ask you about all that, because I wasn't even gonna go into that.
Okay.
What I'd like to do though, I just want to acknowledge the fact that Snoop Dogg is the biggest hip hop artist all time. For one, like nobody in the world that don't know Snoop. Yeah.
What do you mean?
He
The biggest? You mean
ever.
like
The
most
biggest
famous?
ever. The biggest ever, yes.
You mean like known where he
Bigger
go?
than anybody. It's Snoop Dogg, man, that dude. Shout out to Drake. I mean, you know what I'm saying? The show was cool, you know what I'm saying? Like you say, it wasn't the best ever, you know what I'm saying? I disagree with folk on that.
I gotta take in what you just said.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg is the
Snoop
biggest hip
Dogg
hop
is the biggest
star ever.
known. That's what you're saying. The biggest known star ever. Like if he walking down the street, everybody would say that's
Who
Snoop.
don't know Snoop anywhere in the world?
I mean, it's some
I mean,
legitimate.
you can think about it all you want
It's
to,
a little
but
bit of truth to that, but
ain't no little bit of nothing, bro.
I don't know how I feel about that, man. Because you still got R&B, like say like
I said
Jay,
hip hop shit, man.
Beyonce,
No.
or rap. So
No.
you say rap artists,
No. Ain't nobody bigger than Snoop, G.
Dre,
Who?
Dre,
Who was that?
motherfucker he performed with in the Super Bowl.
My man.
I mean, Snoop been doing it a long time, so he got the old heads and the young heads.
Snoop Doggy Dogg. I'm gonna put the doggy in the middle.
Bro,
Hey,
let
he
me-
on
let
Death
me-
Row.
let me-
Wait, I'm just saying. Wait a
let me
minute.
get
Listen,
going.
my man just bought Death Row. Shout out to Snoop for buying Death Row. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna call him Snoop Doggy Dogg. Now I'm talking about
I got
Snoop
that
Doggy
big boy
Dogg.
today.
Snoop Doggy
That
Dogg
big
is
boy.
he is the biggest hip hop artist of all time. Like I'm not talking sales. I'm not talking about ability because we know obviously. I mean, bro, you can't spell your name 3 times in one verse. You know what I'm saying? Like he did on G's Up, Hoes Down. You can't spell your name 3 times in one verse and have me call you
Shit, man.
a lyricist.
I'm trying to-
So then you trying to
I'm
think because
trying
ain't
to
nobody
think,
bigger
man,
than
because I don't know, dog.
there's no
That
one
said a
bigger
lot.
than him. I am saying a
That
lot.
said a lot.
I am. I'm saying a whole lot because it is what it is. Now, with that being said, like if I was to be harsh on the halftime show, what I would have done, just me personally, what I would have liked, everybody else's part was cool, but I just wanted a little bit more Dre than I got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think Drake could have did more.
Since he was the headliner, but him
But-
and Snoop together, I would have been good right there.
because
Personally.
Drake made everybody music on that.
I
motherfucker,
understand
so, you
that.
know, so
I did, like I say, it was cool for again, like I didn't even know 50 was gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching all of a sudden this ugly dog just come looking like 50 tons in that damn tank top. You know, I don't know what my man
bro,
was
I used to
doing.
have one of them motherfucking 50 cent tank tops back. I was like,
Just go
wait,
ahead.
like I'm like, shit, that bitch was sweet as hell. He used to go up to the former mills, get me a couple of them joints. Man,
My man.
I'm trying to tell you, dog.
Anyway, that was a cool surprise. Married with the thigh meat out.
Mary looked good to be.
Married with the
plus.
thigh meat out, yeah.
So, why would they have Mary J be the female lead in this shit? Why you think they chose Mary?
Who sets the halftime entertainment?
I don't know. Who do?
Jay-Z.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. That my homegirl, I gotta give her him.
So,
Can't knock the hustle.
so
Actually, my first
you think-
concert I ever seen, my first big concert I ever seen was Hove and Mary J. They did the Ain't No Love tour.
Yeah,
Heart of the City tour, whatever, a couple years ago. I saw him at Auburn Hills, and it was crazy.
So you take Dre, Snoop, 50, and they had Kendrick out there. And M. So out of those guys, right, who do you think? You think Mary J fit them because they kind of like old school?
No, what I'm thinking, you gotta remember though, a lot of people say she the queen of that thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but still.
You gotta remember when Mary came up, bro.
But Jay, you gotta think about
I agree with what I agree with your mix, right? Because she only had like 1 or 2 tracks produced by Dre, and she didn't really do a lot of music with those artists. So I get what you're saying.
That ain't where I'm coming from with it. No, where I'm coming from with it, I'm like, everybody in that everybody they had performing, they were more old school performers. Like, it kind of came out fucking 20 years ago. Snoop came out with all. So Mary J, did they choose her because she was more of an old school?
I think because she was hot at the same time as those 2 guys. Remember Mary was fire right.
So then let me ask you this.
Yes, sir.
Why not Mariah Carey?
Because that's a good question.
Why not Mariah Carey?
That ain't a bad one, but I will say this. You got to remember, though, Mary was always with the hip-hop artists back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't going to front, though. I'm not going to lie. She did, what's that, No More Pain.
And I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with you. I got kind of like a bias to fucking Mary J. Because when me and my baby mama together, I used to know when I fucked up.
Oh, you're Mary J.
Mary J was bumping. I come in the house, or I'm in the bed, doom, 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 doom.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, I gotta hear this shit again. What the fuck?
Yeah.
So I'm like,
yeah.
That's Mary J would never get no play in my car. Ever.
Okay, I see where you're going with this.
Mary J and Keisha Cole would never get no play from me. And Keisha Cole, she was the heartbreak anthem motherfucker back then.
She was always the bootleg version.
So I can't get with neither one of them forever. My baby mama turned me off of them motherfuckers forever and a day. So again, why not Mariah?
Because a lot of people look at Mary J as the queen of hip hop and R&B. That's how they address her. I'm just saying that's the why.
I get it, I guess.
I understand Mariah better and vocally and all of that, but that's really not what this was. I just looked at it like this. It was Jay-Z putting one of his really, really good friends on a platform that she's never been on because she probably should have already been up there. And that's all I see. It was an opportunity for him to do that. Because what other chance you was going to have to throw Mary in there? With who? I do got an idea, don't get me wrong, but I was just saying.
I think they should have brought somebody out, another female artist out with her.
Nah, because it wasn't about her, it was about Dre. I'm not going to front though, because look, this was the first thing I said though. I was like, oh, you brought out Mary, why you ain't, it's other joints Dre did, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it was mostly about Dre and about Snoop. And that was dope. So this is what I wanted to get into though, right? Looking at the artists that was on stage, got into a discussion. Well, I had to interject into a discussion. It wasn't me having it, but I heard some things that I ain't quite like. So these gentlemen were arguing about who had the dopest debut album of all time. And the one gentleman said The Chronic, and I'm like, never. Debut. So think about it. Here's where I'm going.
Ooh, come on with it.
So look, to help you get to your number one all time, right? I'm gonna just ask you, what do you think would be on your Mount Rushmore of debut rap albums?
Debut.
Yeah, they
okay,
look, but let me specify the first studio album, cause you know what I'm saying, there's some artists that had things out before that probably was better, you know what I'm saying? Like for me, J. Cole, Friday Night Lights, that's his dopest project ever, but it wasn't a studio album, you know what I'm saying? Or like you say Kendrick, some people say Section 80. You know what I'm saying? That was his first studio album. Okay. Me, Guess Who's Back with 50. That's my favorite 50 project. Not a studio album. So
debut album.
Debut, yeah, your debut studio album of all time. Who the Mount Rushmore? That top 4. Who do you think?
My top
in your
4.
top 4, yeah.
It's a hard.
You ain't gotta pick like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna put them up there.
Just
In no
down,
particular
put
order.
You go one and I'll come right behind.
So, in no particular order,
Just give me one and I'm gonna give you one.
I'm gonna say Juvenile 400 Degrees.
Can't even argue with that one, G. Yo, I remember when that joint dropped.
Huh?
5, bro. Listen.
Huh?
Listen. Come on, man. Bitch, what? I hit your ass up.
Exactly.
You know that water because I'm ready to mask up.
So,
Like, to this day, bro. Like, you put that on, especially here. Hey, put that on any club in Detroit right
it's
now.
gonna play from beginning to
Turn
end.
that on in any club in